welcome back to Hey, you doing the most.
Tell those girls and boys.
I like that one.
And dogs and pets out there. Well, I said dogs.
I say dogs and cats.
Dogs and cats out there.
Dogs and cats, hamsters and rats.
Also, it's a lot of animals, and I can't think of one. That's crazy, right?
That is crazy. How you?
Wild.
That's crazy as fuck. How have you been?
It's been a journey to get here.
Wow.
I feel like I've been fighting for my life. But
today or just in general?
Just in general. I've just been fighting for my life, and I don't like this. So I need to recenter, refocus, and reconnect to my earth.
Okay.
How you been?
It's so crazy. I've been fantastic.
Look at that. Ain't that the opposite?
Until last night.
Hey.
I don't know what's going on. It was 47 degrees in Dallas yesterday. It's literally taking over my everything. So I know, like, I sound, like, congested. Like, it doesn't take a lot for me to go to sleep because I really, really enjoy sleep. But I typically, like, take a nap or go to sleep to, like, the rain sounds and all those things. I'm so congested in my head. I feel like I have a fever and all these things. I took it. I don't have no COVID. I don't have nothing.
I was about to say it's giving COVID, and you have us in this house.
Oh my God, I don't have.
Wow, it's giving COVID.
I have COVID tests. We can take one on air, but I don't have COVID.
And watch that. Yo, won't she take the test and that thing come back positive?
No, I don't have COVID. I'm telling you, it literally happened with the weather change. Like. It was 75 degrees, and then it just went to 40 degrees out of nowhere.
I don't think how devastated I'll be. Like, you
had COVID 4 times.
Don't tell my business. HIPAA laws.
I
told you that in confidence. That is HIPAA laws.
I've never had COVID.
I'm suing you.
I've never had COVID ever. Anyways.
And I only had a COVID 3 times. Don't put forth on me. Okay. If it be forth, it's going to be because of you. Because of right now.
No, you're not going to get COVID because of me. If anything, I got this COVID because of you. Because you came on our trip sick.
The trip had to go on.
Nah, I'm totally fine. I just got this bullshit cold.
What if it was because of me?
It probably no. I'm telling
you in your face like that.
I'm telling you, I was totally fine until yesterday.
See, yesterday, I wasn't around her yesterday.
I'm about to say when you got here. No, I'm not playing. Not when you got here, but no, it wasn't until I'm telling you, like. I went to work. It was like 75 degrees, 80 degrees. When I left work, it was like 40 degrees. It was so fucking cold. And then it's just been cold ever since. I don't know what's going on. It's the end of April. I don't know who's playing with the switches, the weather switches, but I need them to fucking stop because I don't like it.
It's Peter Griffin.
Yeah, I don't like it. How you been, love?
Hey, man, I've been thugging, loving, and staying out the way. You know what I mean? But I feel you on the weather messing with you because my allergies been fucking with me for the last week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like it was my allergies before the trip, too.
It probably, the thing is, it's allergy season. Like, it's allergy season everywhere. The pollen's going crazy. I mean, I'm not a scientist and none of that shit. But it's, like, different. Like, the air is totally different. Like, it's totally, like... I know this sounds crazy, but I can taste the air difference even between Dallas and Houston.
Let me tell you something. When I was in Mexico, I feel like my allergies cleared up quicker.
Yeah, everything is better there.
Everything is better.
Yeah, we gonna talk about it. I don't have no game this episode, but I do want to be in y'all business. So I'm just gonna ask y'all some random ass questions to be in y'all business.
Okay.
Okay. So my first random question is, Brittany, would you ever be in an open relationship?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to say no now because I'm ignorant to it.
Okay. I can take that.
Thank you. Thank you for respecting me.
Yeah, I mean, that's your answer. That's your answer. I can't, what is it? Counter your answer.
I mean,
if that's your answer, I can't get mad at it.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Because I'm ignorant to it and I don't understand it.
Okay, what about you? Can you be in an open relationship?
No.
Okay.
I think for fun it would be fun.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm too selfish.
Facts.
I guess I'll answer. I think I could be in an open relationship.
Had to be her.
But we would have to be so locked in to the point that if we locked in, ain't no switching up. But we would have to be so locked in to the point to where it's just like I don't question nothing. Like regardless of what that looks like you so honest with me. Like it's not like you actively reaching out to girls, doing this, doing that. It's a situation where I don't know why I didn't give you no glass, okay. But it's a situation where it's just like it's open, but it's not like you going out your way to talk to a girl just because, I'm in an open relationship, so I'm just outside giving my number to whoever. Mm-hmm. If something was to happen, like...
All I'm saying is I was just watching... Y'all know I watch old shows. I was watching 911 Lone Star, and Captain Strand...
Wait, you was watching what?
911 Lone Star.
Okay.
Captain
What is that?
It's an old show.
Lone Star, like for Texas?
Yes.
Okay.
It's based on in Austin. But anywho... Sorry. The Captain Strand was started dating this woman, right? And they was going steady for like a couple of weeks, and all of a sudden they was at her house, and a man came in to get a shirt. It was the husband. Boom, boom, boom.
Wait. Pause.
They're in an open marriage.
Cool. Okay, so I'm with my dude. This my house. He's gone. I got another nigga there. See, that'll be one of my rules. Can't nobody come to the house.
But I think they've been doing it for a minute because he just came in. Oh, hey, Owen. They talked about it. Clearly the wife and the husband talked about the third party.
And so she just gave him a kiss. Okay, baby, here's your shirt. And then he left.
He didn't give him a kiss, but he was just like, all right, I see you. Maybe we can run into each other again, type of thing. It was crazy.
That's kind of hot. I think I like that.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty wicked. I can definitely say it was wicked, and I was not expecting that from that 911 store.
I think I can do it.
I don't think you could, dog, because how he just came in so casually. It was wild.
The reason why I feel like I say I can do it is because I know, black men don't cheat, black men don't cheat. Bullshit. All niggas cheat. I do know what I was watching. They can't get no shout out yet, but I was watching this podcast, and the dude said, all men are dogs. It just depends on what kind of dog you want. You could get a poodle, and it's a different type of dog, or you could get like a pit bull, and it's a different type of dog. So I do believe that all men is trash. So I guess once I've accepted the fact that all men gonna cheat, I guess I've accepted the fact that being in a relationship could be cool. Because, I know it's going to happen.
Wow.
Y'all know I'm poly, so... I started my relationship with the understanding I just wanted to be free to be able to talk to women. You know what I mean?
So my question is, okay, I want to ask you, can you be in a poly relationship? And I want to ask you, how did y'all start your relationship as far as you saying, oh, you poly? Did y'all start off that like, hey, my name is Cinnamon and I want a poly relationship?
It's like, hey, this is me and I want a non-monogamous relationship. Yeah, that's how it was. Because...
so that was from jump you wanted a poly relationship?
It was from jump that I wanted to practice non-monogamy.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So you've never been in a monogamous relationship?
Yeah, growing up.
And you just cheated?
At this...
Basically?
Not all the time, you know what I mean?
Okay, but 80% of the time.
About 60% of the time.
Okay.
Thank you. 60%. I could do 60%.
He's lying. He's not talking about 60. The other 40% was in elementary school, bitch.
Okay. But did you do some research on it to get into a poly relationship, or you was just like, let me try it?
The research I've done on it is probably just about as much as anybody else has done on it, like listening to other people's experience over a decent amount of time before I just figured out my avenue and how I wanted to proceed with it myself.
Yeah. Can you be in a poly relationship?
I want to finish what he was talking
go ahead.
about.
I was just going to say, because I like women who like women, but, as far as another penis, I don't like that.
So she can have another guy?
No.
So can she have another girl that you don't deal with?
Yeah, but I need to know the lady. Like, she can't be trying to steal my lady from me. Like, if it's
then
just
that's
like
not
y'all
poly.
partners, that's just y'all partner, you know what I mean? And y'all do what y'all do, then, I ain't tripping on whatever y'all do. but she's still mine.
So she couldn't be in a relationship on her own with another girl.
Nah, she had to be in a relationship with all three of us.
That's what poly is.
No, it's not.
Polyamorous.
Yeah, but that's not.
He
No,
said he want to be in a polyamorous relationship, not a poly relationship.
look up the definition of polyamorous, and I'm gonna tell you what I've known the definition.
First off, let's see if I can spell that word.
well, it's gonna come up when you put poly. But while you're looking it up, so we and
Polygamy, that's the other one.
yeah,
Okay.
no, it's polygamy and something else. So when a guy wants his girl, I watched this podcast. They broke it all down. So it's like when a guy doesn't care if his girl bring another girl to the room or stuff like that. Poly is when y'all both. Y'all do what y'all do, y'all come home.
I have the definition.
Okay, go.
Okay. It said, in short, polyamory is the act of having intimate relationships with more than one person at the same time.
Yes.
A polygamous person might have or might be open to multiple romantic partners.
Yes.
Polygamy, on the other hand, involving being married to multiple partners.
Right. So polyamory is not
You just single.
Listen, we in our society and us niggas, we love to chop up some definitions. Poly is when y'all both doing your own shit. Basically, not y'all both doing your own shit is like disrespectful, but it's respectful, but it's not like, because men got this definition confused. Men think it's, oh, I do what I want as long as she could go have fun with some girl and da-da-da. Real poly is when a girl is fucking whatever nigga she want to fuck and whatever, and then she go home.
Huh.
I agree with that. Not for me.
Not for you. I got you. See, I don't know what you want to title my relationship. This was before they had terms for all this bullshit. It's just, I was like 24, 25. My boyfriend at the time wanted to date another girl, and I was okay with it. And so we would go on dates all together. He would go over there by himself. I would know he'd be over there. But I wasn't dating nobody else, and he was only dating her. So we was like in a throuple as opposed to be a poly relationship.
But that's the same thing, because a poly relationship can easily turn into a throuple.
A throuple?
We're in a relationship and we're down to, have fun. So we're poly until we meet somebody that's shout out to a circumstance, and now we're a throuple.
Shout out to a circumstance.
Yeah, see, it's so crazy because I feel like in the past I said that I could do it again, but I don't think I could do it again.
And look, you can, like, if you want to be in a poly relationship, and one of the terms might be you just can't have nobody, you can't have no other penis in you. That could be a term. And if she agreed, that's still a poly. It's just the terms that y'all agree to, because I just read it again.
To me, I just feel like it's a term that we've coined to be a term so it can make sense for your nigga to do what he want to do and you still be there while he do what he want to do.
This is the rules for polyamory.
Okay.
Consent of partner.
Okay.
Be clear of what you want. Always use protection. Establish clear boundaries. Pay attention to your partner. Keep distance from each other's partners. Do not force yourself to see someone else. Have clear communication.
Okay.
So, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
And don't
Drops
be no
mic.
emotional pussy.
You can add that one to the list because it's not on Google. You're right. Don't be an emotional vagina.
Yeah, I could do poly. Okay, last question, and then we could go on to what I want to talk about today. Okay, so I want to know, best sex of your life once a year, or mediocre sex like on a scale from 1 to 10, it's a 2 and you can get it whenever you want.
That's deep.
Yeah. So scale of 1 to 10, it'll be level to 2. You can have it whenever you want, or you can get the best sex of your life once out the year.
Why I gotta be once a year? That's intense as the hell. That's a tough one because I like to have intercourse.
Anytime I want.
I don't wait.
Have intercourse with you.
Relations. Anytime. Like, what is it, 2?
Wait,
A 2 out of 10?
Y'all not finna let that shit go by like that. What's y'all jingle?
That was from Family Guy with Stewie and fucking Brian. I want to have intercourse with you.
Relations.
You gotta listen to that episode. But anywho,
Okay. I can't respect Family Guy no more.
Shoot.
Is it that Nipsey Hussle comment?
If I had to choose, I want to ask you about that. If I had to choose, it would probably be best sex I've ever had once a year.
That's what you're choosing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for you.
Such a.
You want to say why or that's just?
I want to say why because it's just some mind blowing sex. I'm not finna waste my time on a 2 when I can have a 10. Even though I can't get it all the time, I feel like that 10 gonna make me he gonna make me look forward to next year.
Okay.
But she said you can get that too whenever you want it, right?
Yes.
But you're not gonna be satisfied with no 2.
But you can, if you get it back to back, you might.
It's 2 every time. 2. It don't increase. It's a 2 every single time.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go once a year. Nah, I
Boom.
mean, I'm on my enlightenment shit. You know what I mean?
I'm going to go to 2 whenever I want it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the thing is it's just like, even when I have like amazing sex, it only lasts in that moment. Like after that, it's not like I could package it up and take it home. Like,
I be on a high.
How long is that high though? It's not like
it depends on how good the sex was, because
That's not
it can last for a week. I swear.
Brittany, a week? You know how many weeks is in a year? It's
Do you know?
It's 56 weeks in a year, bro. And I'm the person that I can go without sex for months. Like, I literally can go without sex for months, but
I can go without sex for a month.
I can go without sex for years, but
listen, I said a month.
I can go without sex for years, for real, honestly. But to me, I just feel like I'd rather that too, because I'm gonna keep that to myself. But yeah,
no, you ain't keeping none to yourself because of what?
Majority of men is giving bitches tools anyway, so it's just like it ain't that hard. And I mean, it's just like the thing is I get more pleasure off masturbation than I do after. Like I can have the best sex. How many times you had the best sex? Have you like, oh, this dick was everything, and then you went masturbate the next day? I'll wait.
I haven't.
Brittany.
I mean, I really haven't.
So you telling me you've had the best, every time you had the best sex in your life, you've never masturbated within the week after?
Maybe like a couple of days because we couldn't sync up our schedules.
You know, this is an interesting question because now that I'm thinking about it, I plan on being married. So it's like, you ain't gonna get the best sex all the time.
You ain't gonna get the best sex majority of the time. And even when you do, you still gonna go masturbate or you still gonna want to get something from somebody else or whatever the fuck it is. But that best sex shit is overrated. You only get the best sex every so many years anyway.
I mean, you're gonna get some occasional good sex.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be good.
I mean,
but like the best.
The best.
No.
What do you qualify as the best sex then?
For me, the best sex for me is, what'd you say?
Fireworks, 8 hours sleep.
For me, the best sex is I squirt, you nut it. Like, it's amazing. Like, I'm literally daydreaming about that shit. Like, damn. Like, I, like, did the whole everything. Like,
you did what, Cinnamon?
The Jeffrey Dahmer. No, let me stop.
Wow.
No, for me, like, the best sex is just, like, it's everything. Like, but also, I guess to me, it's hard for me to say the best sex because I also connect sex with intimacy into relations, and I haven't met that person. So it's just like, for me, it's just like the best sex for me is like, okay, then the next day we did this or leading up to it. It's everything. And that shit don't come, but fuck these things.
Oh,
but
shit.
I'm joking. But you say you rather have
once a year.
Okay, once a year. I'm going every day. All right.
Because I can go buy a rose.
Exactly. You're proving my point.
But
you want a rose regardless. That best sex is not going to satisfy you for the whole year.
It'll satisfy me for like a good week or two.
All right. So let's get into this topic. So this week, I wanted to talk about our trip
to Cancun. But let me just point this out real quick.
Go ahead.
You see this hand? Looks lovely.
You got them fixed.
This is why I was fighting for my life. My nails did not make it back to Cancun.
Did you get into a fight with a chinchilla?
Don't know.
Wait, let me, okay. Wait, slow down. Because that's the last night.
That was the last night.
That was the last night. So we got to back it up. Because we got to paint the house. First of all, we went to Mexico because Brittany went to take a trip for her birthday. I want to take a trip for my birthday, but I was like, fuck it. I'm not doing nothing in January, so fuck it. I'm going to just move my birthday to your birthday. So we going to go in April. Book our shit. Everything was good. Like, if y'all want to go on a trip, we're the best people to go on a trip on because it should be real simple. Okay, what flight you getting on? Okay, I'm going to book my flight. Okay, where we going to stay? Okay, how much I need to send? Okay, it didn't work. Okay, let me try this. Oh, it worked. Okay, send this. Amazing. Top 10, highly recommended.
Dang, I was about to say that. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
With us.
Yeah, if you want to go on a trip with me, if you want to go on a trip with her, super smooth.
Nothing's planned either. We just go. Only thing that's planned is the fights in the room. Everything else when we get there.
So at first, leading up, Brittany like, what we gonna do? I'm like, girl, we finna have fun. Like, this is not my first time going to Cancun. Cancun is, I probably move to Cancun within the next 10 years. Like, I love it that much. Like, the people, the energy, the food, just everything to me is just in a super amazing space. Okay, cool. Before we get there, we get to the airport. Our flight leaves at the same time, but we on 2 different flights. So we at the same terminal, but we on 2 different airlines. So I'm at again, we get there at the same time. Brittany is sitting down eating breakfast. She's already, she's went through security. Her bags are checked. She done did everything she need to do. I'm still at the fucking
At the check-in thing.
At the check-in at baggage claim before you even get through security. I had to get clear to make it through the airport to be the last one on the fucking plane just to make my flight. So now I'm furious.
It was a smooth sailing for me.
Easy fucking peasy, beautiful. All of that to say, we make it to Mexico finally, and we probably got there maybe like 20 minutes apart.
I feel like I saw your plane rolling up after hours because we were stuck on a terminal.
Yeah, so we probably got there maybe 10 minutes apart. Like I said, we left at the same time, but it was like perfect. Like it could have been played out more better. So we get there, we both go through customs. Boom, our baggage claim is like she 2 or I'm 2, she 4, or she 2, I'm 5, something like that. So we get our shit. We get to our resort and all that stuff.
Wait, before that,
okay, go.
We got checked. Well, we had to get. When you're going through an international airport, you're just traveling. You get picked randomly at fucking random. I was with a light-skinned chick and she was with a dark-skinned chick, so we just got picked randomly for them to go through our shit. After they already got checked.
After we got checked. And I had my weed pen in my makeup bag. Because
we was about to go to jail.
Because I was like, I ain't going on this trip sober. Like, of course I was going to drink. But I'm like, I want to smoke. So I had my weed pen. But my weed pen, it looks like a makeup something. So I'm like, let me put it on my makeup. So I put it on my makeup. He's checking our shit. So I'm flirting with the dude. I'm like, hey, all this stuff. And so he just barely checking our shit. He didn't. Of course, he didn't find it. And so then we finally get by.
We was about to go to jail.
They stopped us and a black couple behind us.
Like they ain't stopped no Hispanicals,
no white people,
nobody
else. Just us and another black couple that probably about the same age as us.
And there's probably a black couple in front of us that did that too.
Yeah,
I ain't like it. Stereotype. Even in Mexico, we stereotype.
So then we get to the gate. I mean, we get to our shuttle and all that stuff. We on the way. We get to our resort. Really, really nice.
We was on some Bad Girls Club shit.
It was so much fun.
We had the whole bus to ourselves for what?
It was fun.
Why do we have a whole bus?
Yeah, we didn't want nobody else to be on our bus, so we rented a bus by ourselves. We rented a bus by ourselves. It was really like some real. We didn't really give a fuck about what cost what was nothing really. We just was like, fuck it, we on vacation. Like we on vacation. So then we get there, we check. Well, we ate because we couldn't check in our room. We got there too early. So then we ate and all that stuff, and then we got in the pool. What we do that night?
We got really messed up because
we didn't make it out.
No, we didn't. Friday night we didn't make it out because we went to go get something to eat. We got a margarita, went to another restaurant, got another margarita, went to the bar, got like 2 or 3 shots. Yeah. And then we was walking back to the check-in so we could check in our room, got another shot at the bar hotel.
They were
And
so
then my
nice.
guy gave us Hennessy shots. He wasn't supposed to do that, but he was like, we was like, it's my birthday. He gave us Hennessy shots. I really think it was the Hennessy shots that took us out.
It was the Hennessy shots, man.
And
That
then
was
we
the
checked
Hennessy
in.
shots. Then we checked in. Then we got all dressed up cute, went to dinner, and
We
then
went to the pool.
So y'all was already drunk by the time
Yeah.
y'all checked into the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
we was fucked up before 4 o'clock.
But we did get checked in. We put on our bathing suits, went to the pool, got some more shots.
It was all inclusive, yo. That can be inside on the episode, all inclusive, because it was all inclusive. So we had access to 4 restaurants. We never made it to the 4th restaurant. We never made it to go see what it looked like, what food they had, none of that stuff. We was just sticking to our 2. Our 2 restaurants held us down. But yeah, it was a really, really good time.
We went to dinner.
We went to dinner.
Had some more margaritas and some more shots.
We had the nicest people, like literally the nicest. Like, of course, it's a resort, so they want to give you like top service and all this stuff. But we had like the nicest of nicest of nicest people you could have, like give you service. But yeah, it was good. The next day we had went to.
Next day, while we sitting at the bar, we got tapped in for zip lining because I wanted to do zip lining.
Oh yeah, and I want to ride ATVs.
Yeah, so we got tapped in for that on Saturday. That's what we did. And
that shit was so much fun. Like, they had us on this bus, and we were the first people that got picked up. I think we were the first people that got picked up on the bus because we were so close to like the city. Our hotel was literally probably less than 10 minutes from downtown, like less than 10 minutes from where everything is. And they downtown is like any like lit cities downtown. Like, they have clubs, they got bars, they got the flea market, they got malls, like Louis Vuitton, Prada, like they have every fucking thing. So it was just like we were super close to everything, like all the clubs, like every fucking thing you could think of. So we on this bus, we on this journey or whatever. So we drove maybe like 30 minutes, maybe 40 minits.
I want to say it was at least an hour. We drove a long time.
Well, I guess we had to pick up other people.
Baby. I was over it.
But yeah, but it was cool. It was really fun though. The people that was on our stuff was fun. Like, we had small families. We had people like our age.
We had a lot of people from Texas on there.
A lot of people from Texas. A lot of
There
people
was
from
from Dallas.
Houston, Austin.
And
That's it. Dallas,
Yeah.
Houston, and Austin.
it was just one nigga from Ontario, Canada.
Oh my God. It was this guy. He worked my nerves, y'all. So he told us all these stories about how he was a professional diver. He took this 3-week diving course. So the place we went to go ride ATVs and zip line and whatever. Mind y'all, I could not zip line because the damn harness you had to put on could not go over my ass. They told me, she can help you. She can help you. She came over there to help me. I said, oh, hell to the no. Like, the shit was like, I'm like, no, this not gonna work. Like, I said, I'm gonna sit here and wait for y'all. Mind y'all, they have monkeys that will harass you at the place. They let me by myself with these crazy ass monkeys.
It was Hannah. It was Hannah Montana, and I forget the other one.
I was so fucking scared. So I walked around and went to go hide out. Oh, we did this underground cave thing in the water. That's probably the most beautiful thing I saw. Like, it was beautiful. I love the water.
I can't swim, so she made me jump into this damn river with her.
It was like 200 feet. Like, no, I'm not even guessing. I'm not being nothing. It was like a 200 feet. Like, you in a cave. So, like, the deepest thing you could jump in is right there in that moment. And after that, it's like maybe like this much water, maybe this much water, because like you're in a cave. So it was beautiful. It was the most beautiful thing I saw in a long ass time.
Scared her for my life.
Y'all jumped inside a hole inside a cave?
Yes.
Yes.
It was underground. You had to go down these stairs. And it was like this cave, like literally, like the only way you could go is down. And then the second you came up, like the ceiling was maybe like this much. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, it was so fucking beautiful. It was like seaweed everywhere.
It was scary because you saw down there, but then when you couldn't see no more, it was like, what the fuck is down there? Yeah. It was dead deep, and the water was so clear you could see everything.
It was so beautiful. And then they took us to another area to where we could swim, and we jumped off like this cliff. It was just so much fucking fun. It was fun. That was probably one of my favorite things I did. Oh my God!
Mind you, we took shots there too. They were selling shots for $5.
Yeah, we took shots there. We had to support the local businesses because they're like a local business. So we took shots with them. We bought pictures with them. Like, it was just a whole fucking vibe there. It was cool.
That's fine.
Yeah, that night we ended up going out.
We finally made it out, and I don't remember it.
We met Bobby Schmurder.
Lil Bobby. It was a lookalike. It was a lookalike. We met Lil Schmurder lookalike.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
Okay, let's be honest. We didn't meet Bobby Schmurder, but he was Bobby Schmurder's doppelganger.
Out there in his hoochie daddy shorts.
He had on some Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Like he did.
He did have on some Hoochie Daddy shorts. It was a bachelor party.
It was a lot. It was like 10 of them.
I could never.
It was like 10
I
of
could
them.
never.
But they looked like they had a good. They was so cool. Like everybody was so cool. Everywhere we went, we had hookah. Yeah. Like they clubs are just like ours. Bottle service, hookah, bottle girls.
But the customer service top tier.
Oh my God,
top tier customer service.
Hold on, we got to get to that service.
Sunday. That was Saturday. We on Sunday now.
Okay, so Sunday happens.
That's when we were supposed to relax and just go shopping. Did not do that. We went shopping.
Oh my God, we went to this. I've been to a lot of flea markets all over the fucking world, all over fucking Mexico. This flea market was amazing. Like it was so good. I probably spent way more money than I should have at the flea market because they were that. I bought some shit that didn't even make it here. I wasn't even that mad because it broke in my suitcase, but whatever. I wasn't that mad about it because, I mean, they gave us a top tier service. While we in the flea market, we was taking shots
for free,
like tequila shots.
They selling shots in the free market, or
no,
they
free shots. Come get a shot, like mezcal, like they top tier shit. Like y'all come take a shot, Fuck it, come on, let's take a shot. I bought my brother a Cohiba cigar. He don't even know it yet. I'll send it to him. He smokes cigars. I was just buying shit. I was literally
the customer service is top tier. Like
buying shit.
10 out of 10. Go to Cancun. Forget what everybody's saying. Yeah. Like people getting kidnapped. All I'm saying is they was somewhere they weren't supposed to be.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Somebody told me literally I was at work and I was just like something. That was like, oh, we haven't seen you. And I was like, oh, well, I just got back from Cancun. It was like, you went to Mexico? I'm like, yeah. And like, it's so much stuff going on. I'm like, there's 2 incidents that went on out the whole fucking country. You know how much go on here in Dallas? Like, I'm not even talking about the whole United States. We're talking about one fucking city.
All I'm saying is they like Americans over there.
Oh, they loved us. Okay, so after the flea market, we went to, hands down, the best party of my life. Not pool party, not phone party, not house party. This was the best party of my life. Okay, first of all,
for the low price of $55.
First of all,
it's really like it was worth it.
Oh my God, it was amazing. First of all, we had our own, I'm gonna call him he wasn't a butler. He was like, I guess a server. We had our own personal server. His name was Emmanuel. Shout out to Emmanuel.
Shout out to Emmanuel.
No, he wasn't a slave, but he
was our slave that night, that day. He was our slave that day, but he was a willingly slave.
We tipped him accordingly too. We made sure he was taken care of because it don't matter where. Okay, first of all, we started off in something kind of just like this. It was 2 chairs and a tiny ass table. Because first we was like, we hungry, we should go eat first. And this guy stopped us on the street like, oh, they got food, they got hookah. We like, shit, that sound like right what we want. So we get in there, we order food. Oh my God, the wings.
It's like the wing. This is how the wings were. You pick it up. It's all dripping with sauce. You bite it. It just falls off the bone.
Wait, how you bite it?
It just falls off the bone into your mouth. And it's like from the sauce to the flavoring of the wing.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Okay, so we get our wings. Oh my God, the ceviche was good too. So we get our food.
Was nice and fresh.
We get our food. We get our hookah, all that stuff. Mind you, it's a pool. It's a pool indoors. They got foam.
We never even made it to the beach.
It was. So I told somebody that shit. They was like, "How was the beach?" I said, "We didn't even go to the beach.
Make it to the beach."
But it's so crazy. Every time I went to Cancun, I only went to the beach once.
I don't think the beach wouldn't be lit though. But back to this,
if we would have went to the beach in that area, Cocobonga, it would have been lit. Cause that area right there, where the beach is lit. But Cocobonga was crazy.
Cocobonga was lit than a bitch, and it all is because of Emmanuel. He started us off, bro.
He started us off right. So we get in the pool, mind you. It wasn't even no section. It literally was 2 chairs, and a table dead ass this size. So We getting the, mind you, we had a hookah, our food, all that stuff.
I think that hookah was tobaccoless too.
We go get in the pool. We come back. All our shit is just still there, nice. The hookah's still there. The hookah lit. Everything. We like, damn, ain't nobody take our table.
Ain't nobody take our hookah away.
Yeah, ain't nobody
and
take our hookah.
The hookah was still hitting hard.
Yeah, the hookah was still hitting. Everything was amazing. It don't matter where we went. I got, at one point, I was in the pool. Brittany was damn near in the pool. And they had like these little rainfalls. They was dropping like foam and balloons and all types of shit to make the party be lit. And then nigga came and found us and said, "Y'all want more to drink?" We're like, hell yeah, because it was unlimited drink.
You fucking right we do, Emmanuel.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing.
He found us in the pool. He was like, my eyes got big. And let me tell y'all this. Amazing time. We literally like 10 to 15 minutes away from our resort, right? The party ended at 6 p.m. Ask what time we made it home, Remy.
What time y'all made home?
8:30. Don't know how.
So,
we lost 2 hours of. I don't know what the fuck went on.
They had $1 bus. A bus you literally pay $1 to get on. It takes you to the city, bring you back. To the city, bring you back. You can take the $1 bus all the way to Tulum from Cancun if you want to. Literally, to the city, take you back. Will must have got off at the wrong stop. But somehow we ended up in a cab, and that's how her nails looked the way they did. The way they do. She had pesos in her purse. She woke up with no pesos. It was crazy.
Sunday night was the night to be alive.
Yeah, Sunday was pretty lit. Sunday was lit.
This is when I lost these 3 nails. Sunday night.
Yeah, Sunday was crazy.
Oh, I also have a scratch on my knee too. I must have felt. I honestly think I was fighting somebody.
No, I think you just fell. I don't know.
I'm always falling.
I don't know when you fell, but I think you did fall. But I love Cancun. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend it.
I want to go back.
I'm definitely going back. Last year I went a bunch of times. This year I don't know if I'm gonna make it back again in Cancun this year, but definitely going back next year. I definitely want to own property out there. Like, I love it that much. People be like, "Are you serious?" You just be saying it. Like, no, I really want to buy a place out there. Like, I love Cancun. Even if I just Airbnb it and I go out there like once a year.
Cancun.
I love Cancun. It's one of my favorite cities in Mexico. I've been to Ensenada. I've been to Puerto Vallarta. I've been to Guadalajara. Yeah, Cancun is just different compared to everywhere else.
They be trying to hustle you, but it's worth it.
I love it. I fucking loved it.
It's definitely worth it. Yeah, I'm glad I went out the country for my birthday.
Yeah, it was everything. It was everything. It was everything. It was everything I wanted it to be. I love when I go somewhere and it's not super like, oh, we got to do this, and this. No, it was just like, okay, well, I want to do this. Okay, I want to do this. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Okay. It was just perfect. It was perfect. It was perfect.
Just if you want, I would suggest doing a girls trip, only 2 girls.
Yeah, maybe 3 at the most. Maybe 4 of y'all.
Maybe 4, maybe. Because
then y'all can still fit in the cab. 3 could go in the back and 1 could go in the front.
Okay, 4 at the most. Don't do over there because that's when too many personalities come by and then people want to go sleep at the hotel and no.
That best. Oh, we saw a magic trick. I mean, a magic show.
We did.
It was at our resort. Okay, so our resorts have different stuff, different nights and all that stuff. And one night they had like different vendors come with different stuff. Brittany almost bought some from one of the vendors. I had to drag her away from this vendor. But we was in a pool, literally turned up. They played our game. They played Finish the Lyrics.
They did play Finish the Lyrics. It was in Spanish though, but I couldn't participate because it was in Spanish.
They played Finish the Lyrics, but it was cool. They had like a live lady singing in the lobby.
I'm learning Spanish by next year.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna learn Spanish, but it was a really, really, really good time. I'm really glad we went. It was dope. Us get to travel together, all that stuff. Like, it was fun. It was really, really fun. Yeah, but that was Mexico, man.
We going to Jamaica next, so hit us in the comments if you want to come.
Yeah, for real, because we trying to make Jamaica lit. But now we do got some advice. Let me log onto my computer. But yeah, we trying to go to Jamaica next. I want to do Montego Bay because when I went to Montego Bay, I didn't do it like I did Ocho Rios. So yeah, we in Montego Bay next, y'all. So get ready. All right, so this is our advice. So listen up. It's kind of long. Hey ladies, so I've been a fan and binge watching the show for a couple of weeks. I need some advice on how to handle this situation I'm in. Some backstory. I've been having the same trainer for about a little over a year and things seem cool. We train about 5 days out the week. I lost 26 pounds. I know that's right. I lost 26 pounds. I've started, so I thought things were going great. I recently took off 2 weeks because I had a work trip that had me out the States for 9 days, and my husband had a death in the family, so we didn't train for 2 weeks. I messaged him upon my arrival and asked what his schedule looked like because I was trying to get back into the groove of things. She screenshot the message, but this was the message said. He said, ignore this message, but act like it's real. Don't ask no questions, just go along. Then the very next message after that said, good morning, Shay. Hey, I'm in a relationship, and to be respectful, I don't think it's best we communicate. She said, I just simply replied and said, okay. I never looked at dude that way, so I'm just like, what? Do I take my L and find a new trainer or what? What do y'all think?
You can go first, Remy the Brain. Remy the Brain produced it. Because I have a lot to unpack.
First of all, you was paying. Was she paying for a service?
I'm guessing she was.
She was paying him for a service to train her. Mm-hmm. She got results, and he started texting her on some weird stuff.
Literally, she said when she came back, like everything was fine until I guess she went away for 2 weeks, and she said she messaged him when she came back, like, okay, let me get back on his books because she was out of town. She had to go out of town for work, and then somebody in her husband's family passed away, and so now she's messaged him back to figure out what's the way to get back on his schedule, and that's when he messaged her that.
It sounds like he got caught up.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It ain't got nothing to do with her.
It ain't got nothing to do with her.
So what's your advice to her?
My advice to her is find you another trainer. Okay. Yeah.
What you think, Brittany?
My advice to her is to find another trainer because, one, if you ain't ever looked at this man like that, and I don't know how the conversation went with him and his girl. Like, did she go through his phone? But I don't know how she put 2 and 2 together and got 10 because that's what it's given. Get you a new trainer. He is trash, and the girl needs to look into the mirror for her own insecurities as well. Cause what the hell? What? I just want to know where it came from. Ignore this message. But hey, Shay. What? He said, hey, Shay, what?
It said, good morning, Shay. I can open it back up. Good morning, Shay. Damn. Let me see.
But we can't train no more.
Good morning, Shay. Hey, I'm in a relationship, and to be respectful, I don't think it's best we communicate.
Even about training. So nothing.
We can't train no more. I'm delivered.
What? If you pay for this month, or if you pay for a month that he didn't do it, get you a refund. Report it.
I agree with both of them. I'm gonna say you just need to find you a new trainer because it just seemed like, regardless, you didn't look at him like that. Clearly, he moving a different way at home. That ain't got nothing to do with you. So I would just say get you a new trainer because he just seemed like, clearly you got your results and he could be good, but two things could be true. He could be good, but he also can be an asshole to his girl, and so now she's just super insecure to the point to where it's just like, oh, I don't want nobody around my nigga type shit. Mm-hmm. And that's how them bitches be when they had them kind of jobs, but I couldn't date no trainer, so...
It's the fact that he could have got money off them results.
My thing is clearly he was getting something from it, but it is what it is. Shay, go ahead and get your new trainer. But let's rewind it because I did want to talk about one more thing before we left. We was talking about our vacation, and I guess it kind of go into that-ish, not so much. But I wanted to talk about Chance the Rapper before we got out of here because Chance had been in the news the past couple of weeks. Y'all know Chance has been a stand-up guy. He always talk about his marriage and all this stuff, and he puts this poster child on as far as how he has this great marriage and all these things. But he's been videoed at Carnival, which was in Montego Bay. The same weekend we was in Mexico, was the same weekend as Carnival, like 2 weekends ago. And so they got a video of him, and a guy's like holding him back, and the girl's like winding on him, and he like dancing. He like holds her waist, and he like smacks her butt. And so I wanted to know what were y'all thoughts on that, being that he is a married man. I believe he has 2 kids. I just want to know what y'all thoughts about that was before we left. And I'll go last.
I think married man, it's always already known that Chance the Rapper loves his wife and his family. I mean, that's a given. I mean, so with him, putting in hard work, we don't know if he, was able to go have a vacation and have fun. His wife don't care. They already had a little conversation, and he just so happened to get put on social media. You know what I mean?
What about you? I'm gonna go last.
Kind of agree with Remy the Brain produced it.
You agree with him?
I agree with him to a certain extent, but it's the ass smacking that took me for a loop. Yeah, it was the ass smacking that took me for a loop because I feel like it should be some boundaries of how much fun you can have when you're married.
What if that was a part of their thing? Like, I don't care what you do, just have fun, babe.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
We can only see what we see on the internet.
Yeah.
And how he perceived his marriage.
Yeah.
And that's the interesting thing about social media because people watch it and they be like, I wouldn't let my husband do that.
And they ain't even got no husband. Don't even have a husband.
Not even a boyfriend.
That's crazy.
Don't even have a boyfriend.
Yeah, see, for me, a part of the I don't have a husband or a boyfriend community, I personally didn't see anything wrong with it. I haven't been to any carnivals. That's my dream. That's my next. I've traveled a lot, but I have not yet to do the carnival thing. That's on my to-do list for next year. But I do know the culture as far as like the Caribbean culture and even how it is in Toronto. It's different. And it's just a dance. To me, it's no difference in the strip club. When your man go to the strip club, it's the same. They do the same fucking thing at the strip club. So just because it didn't go on social media, your man being at the strip club, then that is different. I also think she was recording. Because, we don't know who was recording the video.
I feel like it was a man recording because he was a hater.
Because he put it out?
Yep.
But what if she put it out? Like, I'm going to get y'all talking and then plot twist, bitch. It was me that was recording. I don't care. This is... Like, we live a real simple life. We go out once a year or we go out twice a year. One of them is carnival. The other one is whenever the fuck they go out. But this is our, let's be free. We don't got no kids. Let's have fun. Let's wild out.
And you trying to say, what if like next week they turn the camera around? Oh, and it's bitches, we having a time about it.
That could be dope. That could be dope. I hope they do it. That could be dope as fuck. But it's just like, again, I'm not married, but when I do get married or whatever, I do want it to be a time where my husband don't feel like he got to be so stiff. Because I can imagine being Chance the Rapper, especially how he came into the game. He's this very family man. He's this very married person. He's very by the book for real when it comes to shit. So all we know a Chance the Rapper is for him being this like, not perfect, but he's a stand-up dude. He's a relationship. He's real to his children. So it's just like the one time he go have fun. The one time he getting scrutinized. Fucking time he go have fun. And it's fucking carnival. Like again, the girls dancing. Whatever, he got the fuck on the left and not like he holding hands and skipping down the fucking parade with this bitch.
That nigga was fucked up.
I thought it was cute.
He was fucked up.
I was looking at the video like
fucked up, but he was drunk as hell.
Yeah, turned up. I'm like, you better turn up, Jazz. I was here for it because again, we always see him not be stiff, but we don't get to see him be fun.
We only see him like in the work atmosphere.
Always, we only see Chance being super worky. I think the only other time I saw Chance where it was like a playful thing was on that show. Finish the Lyrics or that karaoke show or whatever. I forget the name of it.
I think it is Finish the Lyrics, but I do like that word you made up, worky.
Which word?
Worky. He all worky.
He is. But no, I didn't think I wanted to talk about that since we was talking about vacations before we left. But yeah, I guess back to Shay. Girl, get you a new trainer. Get you a new trainer.
ADD? What?
ADHD.
What the hell?
Get you a new trainer. And if y'all need some advice, don't forget to email us at AYouDoingTheMost or DM us on Instagram at AYouDoingTheMost. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We will be back on there within the next week. All of the episodes that are on YouTube will be posted. So I know it's been a couple of weeks, but we coming back. And it's going to be up. Follow me at Cinnamon J.
I'm at Burks. I am 91.
And this is Remy the Brain.
And we out this thing. Bye.
Hey, you doing the most. Tell them hoes. Hey, you doing the most. Tell them hoes.